Hello everyone. It feels good to be making perk highlight videos once again. However, I want to let you all know that I want to try something new with this series. Although I kind of like how the current series is going, I do want to experiment and see what layout for the videos people like to watch. So what I plan on doing from now on is talking about three things. What the perk does, how is it useful for survivors or killers in the game, and how to get the best use of it. I felt that when I mentioned negatives for perks, some had really harsh negatives, while others had negatives that could be dealt with easily. Also, when mentioning positives and negatives for perks, it was relatively harder for some perks to be talked about due to them being a bit more vague with their concepts. This layout for the perk highlight videos should get a straight concept out, that being what the perk is meant for. Now, enough with the formalities, and back to the topic of today. Pharmacy is a perk that belongs to Quentin Smith, and it can be unlocked on his Blood Web at level 35. When the chapter Nightmare on Elm Street came out, a lot of people didn't like many of the new perks that came with it, mainly due to them being either niche with what they did, or they were relatively hot garbage with how they performed their concept. Pharmacy is luckily not one of these perks. In fact, Pharmacy is one of my personal favorite perks in the game now, along with perks such as Second Wind and Flashbang. These are perks where they are good at what they do, even though many players would ignore them for more commonly recommended perks. Pharmacy allows the survivor to search chests 80% faster at max tier, along with reduced chest searching sound effects by 8 meters. Along with this decent effect, there is one more feature. The first item you find in the game will always be an emergency medkit. Pharmacy's design is relatively simple. It's to provide you an alternative way to healing. Way back in 2017, there were very little ways to heal yourself, it only being through self-care, medkits, or with teammates. Pharmacy is designed to provide you healing, either through healing yourself with the medkit or by saving down teammates with the medkit. The emergency medkit is one of the 2 medkits in the game that has a bonus healing speed to allied survivors by 50%, making it one of the best medkits in the game to get downed or injured survivors back on their feet. Outside the healing design of the perk, we can also discuss the fun design, that being chests. Since you are opening chests 80% faster, you will be able to run certain builds to help you find certain items much faster, allowing you to farm items from the game, or what many people like doing, finding a purple or iridescent key. When it comes to how to get the best use of Pharmacy, we can look at 2 different builds. The Item Hunter build and the Anti-Slugger build. When it comes to the Item Hunter build, we can use the perks Pharmacy, Appraisal, Plunderer's Instinct, and Ace in the Hole. Along with this build, we can use one of 2 offerings, that being the Tarnished or the Shiny Coin. The Item Hunter build works like this. You use the Plunderers to find out where chests are, as well as increasing the rarity of the item you find. With Ace in the Hole, you have a 100% chance of finding an item with a very rare add-on or lower rarity on it. At maximum tier, you have a 50% chance of getting another add-on of uncommon rarity or lower. This means, once you open the chest for the first time, the emergency medkit you find will have some add-ons equipped to it, either increasing the healing speed or the amount of charges. After you find the emergency medkit, you can search the chest again with Appraisal, looking for another item, and once you finish searching, you can find another chest when you have the time, and repeats the process. Because of Plunderers, you have a high chance of finding a pretty good item, whether it be a purple medkit or even a key. As the name states, the Item Hunter build focuses on hunting for items in the game, allowing you to provide the team with useful items. As for the Anti-Slugger build, you can use several different perks, but I find these four to be pretty nice. Pharmacy, We're Gonna Live Forever, Unbreakable, and Desperate Measures. How the build goes is that if the killer is slug heavy, you can use the perks Desperate Measures and We're Gonna Live Forever as bonus healing effects to pick survivors back up faster. With Pharmacy, you can find another emergency medkit to help you heal back up, or to pick teammates even faster. And Unbreakable is there to help you get back up if you end up getting slugged. The main reason Pharmacy is here is if you bring a rescue or emergency medkit to the game, and you run out of charges, you have a perk to help you get another medkit quickly, either to patch yourself back up, or to help many of your teammates get back from the ground once again. This is all I have to say about Pharmacy. In the end, it's a useful perk that can be relatively nice to run, whether because you wish to be a pirate to hunt for treasure, or to be a doctor and bring people back from death. Good luck in the Entity, everybody.